You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. You know the vibes. Happy Sunday. I'm here with the power recap. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, man. Comment. A lot happened this episode, man. And, I don't like to make my reviews long, because if you're anything like me, you only got about 15 to 20 minutes to spare, watching YouTube videos. So, a couple topics I want to talk about. Let's talk about how the show went off. Let's talk about Proctor being killed by Tommy. Quick background information. So Tommy killed Proctor because earlier in the episode, Proctor went to Tommy, told Tommy, hey, I went to Ghost, told him about Maria Suarez. She gonna testify against us, and instead of getting rid of our problem, Ghost gave her some money, to pay her off. And so Tommy was like, that damn Ghost. So now he done pretty much put Tommy out to go kill Maria, because if Maria testifies, Proctor is linked to all this stuff as well. So as Tommy is in Maria's closet waiting to kill her, Sax pays her a visit, basically asking her why did she change her story about St. Patrick killing her boyfriend or whatever, yada, yada, yada. And the process of talking, he gives up Proctor, just like Proctor told us that Tommy killed Angela or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So we taking him down for that. So Tommy was in the closet and was just like, you, that guy, DMF and Proctor or whatever. So after Sax leaves, of course, Tommy kills Maria, and now he's on the hunt to go kill Proctor. So what pissed me off this episode is Tariq, Tommy called Tariq, asked who all was there. Tariq was like, he don't know, he in his room, and Tommy was basically like, hey, leave the back door open, turn the alarm off, I'm coming to handle some business. And Tariq was like, I thought you told me to give me a heads up if you come to kill my dad. And he was just like, I promise it ain't your dad. So Tariq find out that Proctor's daughter there, he takes her so at least she wouldn't get killed or yada, yada, yada. So anyway, I'm trying to get to it, y'all. I really am. Like I said, it was a lot that happened. So Tommy ends up killing Proctor in the process of killing Proctor, because Proctor came to stay with Ghost for a little while. He ended up shooting up Ghost's entire penthouse, like the living room, the bedroom, the hallway. And my thing is with Tommy, like, dude, this is making Ghost look innocent. Listen, it really is, because now Blanca as well as Sax, because they have earlier in the episode they got the autopsy back and basically confirmed that Ghost or St. Patrick was not the one to kill Angela, even though Sax is trying to pin it on Ghost as many different ways as possible. Blanca like, nah, he ain't do it. The evidence shows that he didn't do it. So we knew that just from the bullet wound itself. So anyways, now the FBI, NYPD, everybody can look at Ghost and be like, well, maybe he has become a changed man. He got all these people out to kill him, and everybody around him is the one that's being killed. So who is it after him? And of course they're gonna wait for him to get his revenge, etc., etc. But the way was it really a need to go up in there with an automatic weapon of that caliber to kill Proctor? No, it was not. A simple pistol would have done. He could have went in there and tricked Proctor and tried to talk to him and ended up strangling him to death. Just so many different things, different ways he could have done it. But Tommy, he's extra, he's emotional. He is really, right now there are no police, whatever, on Tommy. All of it is on Ghost. But now, especially after Proctor gave up Tommy's name, right now, from this, the police is really gonna be after Tommy, man. They're gonna have to leave James alone, because now they see that James at least attempted to try to change his life, and therefore resulted in people coming after him, wanting him dead. So that was the first thing I want to talk about. Now let's talk about Tariq getting expelled from school. I just wish somebody beat this little boy up, because when Tasha brought him to Ghost penthouse to talk to him to stay there since he wanted to be a drug dealer, etc., etc., he wanted to talk back to Ghost. Like, man, selling drugs got you all of this, selling drugs got you this, that, and the third. And Ghost was like, at some point, they just, after he left, Tasha pissed me off, but she is so right that they're going to have to accept that this is who their son is. But what pisses me off is the fact that they just, the way that they choose to discipline this boy, and I said this boy is just ridiculous. Like, they just, it's a talking to and go to your room, Tariq. Go to your room and think about what you've done, Tariq. Man, listen, he wanna be a drug dealer. Show him exactly how it is in them streets, man. Put them hands on him, pull a gun on him. Like, Tariq has not elevated to the level of a street pharmacist or street thug since his sister got killed because of him. Yeah, he killed Ray, but he his street level, his street cred didn't elevate along with it. That was just one and done situations. He ain't, whatever. So let's talk about Effie, his girlfriend. We find out this episode that Effie is playing Tariq, that she's really the ops. Her and her crew sell drugs on school campus, and basically she swooped in to make sure they clean him dry and that he struggled. And long story short, I felt like when he got caught and Tasha and the principal came in, he realized that it was Effie who told on him. That's just what I truly believe. Anyways, let's talk about Tasha for a second. First of all, Tasha in the daycare is not gonna do it for me. So apparently Tasha gonna have to start pushing drugs. This neighborhood thug, I did not get his name, maybe y'all did. He basically come to Tasha and was like, hey, look, you're gonna have to pay me $1,000 a week for protection, or something gonna happen to this little nice daycare. You ain't get my blessing to put it here, right? So she tried to say Councilman Tate got it for her. He was like, man, that clown, that guy is no good. We ain't even doing that. So he come back to collect after Tasha asked Tommy for some help, and Tommy basically tell Tasha finally that his loyalty is with Lakeisha. He can't help her. He can't give her no money, or the most he can do is give her some money. I don't know. I'm not really interested in those two storylines, because I just feel like at some point we need it's gonna have to be more of a divide between the characters than just Tommy and Ghost. You feel what I'm saying? I need Tasha to pick a side, even though she got children and still friends with Tommy. But let me move on. So basically, this guy gives Tasha some rocks to sell, and early in the episode, Tasha encountered this young lady who was having a hard time getting to the daycare on time to pick up her daughter, and basically she gonna have this little trick selling the drugs for her, and she gonna probably become the biggest drug dealer in New York, which kind of makes me feel like y'all, they are introducing the new characters, and it's gonna be a spin-off called Power Book 2, I believe, and maybe that's why all the new characters are gonna come to fruition, because right now just too much going on and they introducing too much. Moving on, let's talk about Ghost putting Dre on Front Street. He already knew Dre was working with the FBI, and he pretty much called it like, Sack's using you, bruh. You ain't gonna use me. But you know what was so crazy? I kind of wish Ghost, when calling Dre out, would have made some type of effort to flip Dre. And what I mean by, and I know it's probably nothing that Ghost could do. I'm just sitting here thinking this on the fly. There's probably nothing he can do to get Dre his daughter back, right? But technically, like I said earlier in the show, I don't think I talked about it, but Sack's boss and Blanca basically came to Sack's like, what's going on? You making us look like fools here. You sending us to Maria Suarez's house, and then we show up there and nothing happened, etc., etc. So he has to tell them that he has been running Andre off the books, and he has her daughter. So technically, legally, he's not entitled to keep her daughter. I mean, his daughter, I'm not 100% sure, but Ghost need to just go talk to Dre and say, look, go get your baby mama, tell her to get custody, and we can go about like this, then we can start, flipping the script on these guys. That's what I hope happens. What I want it to happen. But Ghost just pretty much called him out and was a professional about it. It's kind of it really kind of pissed me off in a sense. Now moving on, let's talk Proctor just a tad bit more. I know it's all over the place, but y'all bear with me. Because it was just a lot that happened in this episode that kind of it kind of makes you sad that they are considering, well, that they are, you know, making it the last season. So Sax and whatever Sax new boss, the new DA or whatever his name, they go visit Proctor, and basically Sax go in the back and find the recording, the little thing they was recording on his daughter backpack. So moving on later, and I don't know what possessed Proctor to give up Tommy. I truly don't, because even Proctor cousin Vinny told him, don't be a snitch. It's better to be dead than be a snitch. Tekashi 6ix9ine is gonna find this out as well. And Proctor was just like, man, I had to do it for my daughter. I understand that, but sometimes you got to go figure out another way, man. Especially when you a lawyer. You cannot be a lawyer and out here snitch. You know how many clients gonna kill you as soon as you get, you know, become a free man, or if they lock you up or whatever. So anyways, Proctor is basically screwed. Sax shows up to him later in the episode and basically tell him, A, we know you killed your baby mom, and B, what did he say about Maria Suarez? He lied to him, told him Maria Suarez or whatever is gonna testify against Tommy Ghost, and then he gonna be linked toward all of that. So basically Sax was able to flip Proctor, which was so stupid, but nevertheless. Anyways, moving on. This episode, I'm gonna give Keisha a little time in my review. She runs into Tasha at the Gucci store, whatever. Tasha can't buy nothing because she ain't got no money, and which I mean, she knows she ain't got no damn money. Thinking people gonna let her put stuff on credit, just dumb. They can't gonna buy you no Gucci, boo. So, anyways, Keisha comes in and somehow they get on the topic of Holly, Tommy X, and asks Tasha what happened to her. And Tasha basically tells her, like, look, play your role, stay in your lane, don't start doing all the outside stuff, because that's when Tommy start acting crazy. So she's trying to help Keisha as much as Keisha don't realize, and I can't wait for something to happen to Keisha where Tommy realized that he want to kill her too. I just, I can't wait. I can't wait. So anyways, I'm so out of order, but basically, also in this episode when Proctor was telling his cousin Vinny about Sax getting him to flip, and cousin Vinny was telling him don't snitch, and he don't want his daughter to find out what actually happened to her mom. The little girl heard everything. She was right there in her room, crying her eyes out, knowing that her whole daddy is a killer. And even when they moved in with Ghost for a little bit, and she just kept saying, Daddy, it feel like you're hiding a secret from me. If it's something you want to tell me, like, no. We don't even care. I'm sad to see Proctor go. They didn't have to kill off Proctor. I think since the show coming to an end, it would have been great to see Tommy killed. And let me tell you why. Because Sax is so hell-bent on pinning Angela Valdez's murder on Ghost, to the point where if Tommy Egan is out the way, then all our energy can definitely be focused on getting rid of Sax or getting off this case. I'm just not here for Tommy and all his emotional whatever. So anyways, and by this time at the end of the episode, Tariq is now in trouble with Vincent because he going to try to outsmart Vincent. Instead of bringing him the goods, he gonna bring Vincent some aspirin. So basically, Vincent and his guys go and kidnap Tariq after he drop off Proctor's daughter to her uncle's house, and have Tariq call both Ghost and Tommy to meet him somewhere. Basically, they got to come up with $2 million if they want Tariq to live. Because of the operation, that all the money of the operation he done messed up for Vincent. So now we're gonna get to see Ghost and Tommy back working together. But let me tell you, I don't want to see it at this point. The way that Tommy went about killing Proctor has me feeling like I do not want to see Tommy and Ghost working together, because Tommy reckless is just the wrong word. He is just so much more than that. He's stupid. And you know, for myself, man, I hate Tommy at this moment. I'm not investing in Tommy character. I don't want to see him help us solve any situation, even if it is Tariq. So now what we have to look forward to, maybe they'll write Proctor's daughter off, I don't know, but we got Tariq moving forward. Tariq is gonna get paid back once they come up with these $2 million to get Tariq out of this trouble with Tommy family. Tariq gonna look for getting paid back on Effie, cause she also dry snitched on him as well and told the principal where to find the drugs. What else? Tasha gonna become a drug dealer, so she gonna be bringing in bukus of money, and somehow or another, I believe she is gonna step on Tommy's toes, and her and Tommy gonna come face to face, and they gonna go from there. You feel what I'm saying? And also, Ghost and Tommy gonna be back working together, which I hate because I don't want to see, but it was just so much that happened this episode, man, to the point where it was just a lot to take in. I was trying to just sit down and watch it and take it in, but yeah, man, if I missed anything that y'all felt like was important, y'all let me know in the comment section below. But let me do some last minute scrolling through this mind of mine. Have I forgot anything I want to touch bases on? Not really, because like I said, basically it was R.I.P. Proctor. I forgot. Ghost went to Tate and Ramona to basically say he want to step away from the campaign because he can't seem to, you know, get away from his past life. Ramona is fighting for him. Take your black ass on. Ramona was just like, no, we need you on the team. And long story short, she ended up convincing Tate somehow to saying that he needs Ghost on his campaign trail as well. But that's pretty much it, man. That was it, man. R.I.P. to Proctor, and hopefully Ghost and Tommy can save Tariq so we can see how he gonna kill the little girl Effie up in the school. Cause I mean, which I ain't even interested in seeing no teenagers get killed. But that's all I have, man. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Everybody give me a like, share, comment, all that beautiful stuff, and I'm out of here. Peace.